Yo, what is going on, guys? Dr. Schwaz here. Welcome back to another Gears 5 video. Today I'm going to be discussing quick and easy method to farm versus assists. Now, in order to farm versus assist, you need a person with you, person or a second account to boost the killing part. So the first thing you want to do is load up a private versus lobby, so a custom versus lobby. And then invite somebody to boost with you, and you want to set the game mode to arcade deathmatch on river, and then you want to go into the setting and then do the following changes. So you want minimal respawn time, so 5 seconds, and then you want DBNO time to be under 5 seconds. Usually I do 1, just in case, you know, when enemy downs you can quickly get up and readjust. So once you've made those changes, you want to lock the other 3 slots on your team, COG or Locust, whichever team COG or Swarm, whichever team you are on. And on Arcade Deathmatch, you want to pre-select a character before you get into the game. So the person that's doing the assisting needs to be Lizzie or Mac on the COG side. Now on the Swarm side, they have to be Imago, and then vice versa. So for the killing, the person that's getting the kills on COG, they need to be Benjamin or Cole, and then if they're on Swarm, they need to be Mira. So once you pick the associated characters, you want to load into River. So typically what I'll do is you get both characters need to get enough kills in order to buy the associated weapons for the farming. So I think it's just easier for the killer to start the chain first. So once you run up the house in river, so you want to run all the way to the house in river and have both characters up top, and have the person that needs the kills just revving a chainsaw around this pillar and around the corner. Once they do this and get a kill, basically their ability in arcade is that every time they get a kill, a fire shows up on the ground, and when you back up in the corner, the bots will just keep walking into it. Eventually, you will get enough skulls to get a boom shot, which is going to be 6 skulls. At the same time that all this killing is happening, the person that needs the assists needs to be able to get shocks, so they need at least 2 skulls. Now, I think you can get skulls from dying, but just getting some assists that lead to kills will get you some skulls. So, once you get that done, this process is a lot easier. You just have to do that in order to get the weapons you need. So the killer needs to get the boom shot, and the assister needs to get the shock grenades. Once you start the chain, this is a really seamless process. One thing I want to mention is do not take cover. So you want to pop out to shoot some booms, but when the chain is going, go back in cover. The same thing when you're throwing the shocks and getting the assists. You want to sort of angle yourself in a way that you can throw shocks but not get shot at, or not slow the enemies down to where they have to take cover or shoot at you. So you want to be standing behind the wall but not taking cover on it. Taking cover just slows the run down, slows the efficiency down, so that your rounds, instead of taking 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, they could take 5+ minutes. Doing this method is going to get you about 750 assists an hour. So I have nightmares from doing this with my second account for about 1 hour a night for about 5 weeks. But this is one of the most efficient ways to do it. You can also do this on Blood Drive. I prefer it on River just because the enemy spawns are closer. More often than not on Blood Drive, you'll see enemies. You may just have to start the chain of fire over and over again, just because a lot of times it's RNG, but depending on where do the enemies spawn. Sometimes they spawn in the other versus spawn, and that slows the run down, slows how fast you can get the kills. I just think River is a lot more efficient. That is pretty much how you boost versus assists. That's the fastest way. Again, you get about 750 assists an hour. I leave the achievement trackers on. So for the eyes on target achievement, that's 12,500 assists. So every 125 assists you get, you'll see a little white progress bar on the tracker move. Because every time you see that little white progress bar, it means you've got 1% of progress. And then the bigger assist achievement is called Covering Fire, which is 50,000 assists. which took me about a month of grinding to do. So every 500 assists or so, which would take 40 minutes, 45 minutes, is 1% of progress. Yeah, and that is pretty much it, guys. That is the fastest way to get versus assists. You just need someone to get kills, so a buddy to get kills for you. Getting 50,000 assists any other way, like playing ranked, would take an eternity, so this is just a faster farming method that I just wanted to mention. People who used before, for sure. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. You guys have a good one. Peace.